Morning,
Hi.
how are you?
Thanks, how are you?
And that's Missy and Felix, is it?
Yep.
And they're here to for their big day,
They are.
consultation in Spain. One's a boy and one's a girl.
Yes.
Have they been seen by a vet before?
Yes, they've been to the Chatswood vet.
Okay, so we're pretty sure that they are a boy and a girl.
Oh, yes.
And they've had some vaccines?
Yes.
Okay, well I'll have a look at all their all the veterinary details.
Okay.
When I have a look at them with you. Do you want us to get the history from the Chatswood vet?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Oh,
Yes.
the cats can't talk for themselves,
No,
so
I keep records, but it's good if the vets have got the records.
as well. Okay, we can do that. So it looks like they're 22 weeks old.
Yeah, they were taken to the vets very young, so yeah.
Where did you actually get them from?
A friend's boyfriend found them inside a wall at Macquarie University.
Okay, so
So,
these are cats who were definitely destined to be strays, except they rather fell on their feet.
well, one of them was meowing, so yeah.
New enough. Okay, well we'll have to get a consent form.
Okay.
So here's one we prepared earlier. And there's one for each of them. Now,
Okay. And there should be a dot there on my email address.
okay. Let's do that.
You've got it there.
Okay. So there's a risk with any anaesthetic. It's pretty small, but it's not zero. Okay. And that's you, and that's Missy, and it's going to be the same you and Felix here. Now, if they were purebreds, I'd worry about whether their kidneys had developed properly. We're finding some underdeveloped kidneys in Burmese and Siamese.
Really?
However, the regular cats they usually are concentrating their urine by the age of 10 to 14 days, actually.
Wow.
So have you noticed either of them drinking a lot, any of that sort of
No.
stuff? No, and they've grown quite fast and fabulous.
Oh yeah, yeah. And the other vet has been very happy with their growth. So yeah.
I mean, I can check their urine for you if you want. It is extra, and it does give me some information about, because some of them do have bladder infections starting quite young.
Oh,
So.
okay. I don't know. Is
Well,
it
let's
expensive?
Well, it's $55. So let's do it on her.
Okay.
And see what we think. If her kidneys have developed, then very likely his have.
Right. Yeah.
We have, as I say, it's not so common in the moggies, but we have picked up a couple of interesting endocrine issues in young cats. Just if they're not concentrating their urine by this age, there is a pituitary gland problem that some cats have. Quite a few other things. So
Okay.
we'll see what she's doing and go from
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Now we're going to spay her, which means she's not going to make any more babies.
Yes.
And we're going to microchip her.
That's right.
And she's not eaten this morning.
No, hasn't eaten since last night. No water either.
Excellent. Tattooing is an old-fashioned thing we used to do before microchipping. It just was an instant identification that a cat had at least been semi-owned or owned. It's probably not a big deal now because with the microchipping, and we'll talk about databases, as long as they turn up at the vets or the councils of the RSPCA, we can track you down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not a big deal. So we won't worry about it. It was really to stop females and males from having an extra surgery if ever there was any doubt.
Okay.
But the microchip pretty much takes it over anyway. Now I spay on the flank, which means she'll be a bit bald on the side.
Yeah.
But I then can use dissolving stitches. She doesn't have to come back for.
Yeah.
That's always a better deal. And it means if she zips outside and climbs a tree, you're not going to get a hernia.
Good plan. Okay.
Good plan. Okay, so we're going to microchip, and we'll talk about the government database. I'll check the information from the other vets, see if she needs a vaccine. It's going to be done today, which is fortunately not April Fool's Day.
It's tomorrow.
31/3/13.
Okay.
So, risk with any anaesthetic, that's you and that's her. This is what we're going to do, spay microchip, she's not eaten. It's going to be done today, and that's agreeing to pick her up and pay for her and take her home.
Excellent.
I'll just have a scribble.
That's
put
a
the
sign
date.
there.
Yeah, just
Okay.
sign it there. I put the date in the wrong spot. There you go. Oh, look, and I've even made it 2013.
Oh, it's 14, isn't it?
Only a year behind.
Oh.
Just castration plus microchip. And he's not eaten, he doesn't need a tattoo. Castration, there's only, well, there's a few ways to do it, but we're going to do it the standard, ethical, take them through the
That's
scrotum
for say
method.
14 as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
No worries. I'm still waiting for the Y2K bug. I mean, how did we get
It didn't happen, did it?
It didn't happen,
No,
so
no.
I'm pretty sure we aren't in the 2000s at all. Okay, let's take them through.
Okay.
Come on, monkeys.